How's everybody doing today? So I'm getting ready for my camping trip and gearing up the Jeep, but I really want the deck system for my Jeep, but I can't afford it right now, and they told me they're not going to send me one for free. So I had to find a different solution. We're going camping in just a few weeks. So the solution I'm going to use for kind of like my closet, my clothes and stuff, is I have this old box, and right now it is filled with pocket knives, and it's not that sturdy. So what I plan to do today is get all this stuff out, find a new home for all of my pocket knives, and put some new cross members and stuff in here. And then I've got some bed liner spray that I'm going to spray the outside of this so it can sit in the back of the truck and then be nice and good, right? So I'm also going to put a lip here so that I can put a latch. I'm going to try to maybe do some weather sealing so that it can be nice and airtight or watertight in there, so, or at least reasonably watertight. So I'm not looking to make a great piece of furniture here, but I am looking for something that can be in my bed, be a little sturdy, more sturdy than this guy. But I've had this box for a long time. I really love it. I sometimes put a cart underneath it to roll it around, and then I think I don't know if I'm gonna take these off for the spray or just tape them, these rope handles. So, but I've gone through a lot with this box, so now it's gonna get a little bit of an upgrade, and it's gonna go on some camping trips with us, as I guess technically would be considered our wardrobe, but I'm just gonna call it our closet while we're out in the woods. All right, I'm gonna get out my saws and stuff like that. So I'm not the greatest carpenter by far, so we're just gonna piece this together the best we can and move forward. The kids are out jumping on the trampoline right now, so if you hear them yelling and screaming, don't worry about it at all. They're just having a good time while we're out here making these videos, so cool. All right, everybody. So normally, this project is small, I'd probably just use my Sawzall to cut the wood, but since my shoulder's hurt, I'm gonna bust out my table saw. So I just have it out in the backyard, nothing big. I grabbed this scrap wood. It was at Menards, it was 50 cents a piece, so I figure I didn't have enough scrap wood, probably. I probably did have enough scrap wood, but I don't like running back and forth, so I just grabbed some scrap wood. I was gonna use 1x, but it was cheaper just to buy these scrap 2x4s, so that's what we're gonna do today. So now I'm just gonna cut these up and go. Safety first. I'm aware that my guard's broke and I'm not using the guide. I know it's not the safest saw in the world, but it's the one I have. Don't do this at home. Never leave your saw with the blade running, especially if you don't have a guard and there's kids running around. So I'm just gonna unplug it so that they don't accidentally turn it on and cut fingers off, because fingers are expensive. I really like projects like this because I don't have to really worry about the finish work too much. It's just about the function. So I can make something that's decent. I can get a finished product in a little bit of no time, and I don't have to worry about how good it looks, because I'm not a great detail guy when it comes to construction. now we're gonna do the bed liner on the box. I have no idea how well this is gonna do. I did a little test spot on the back before we started the video, but we're using the Rust-Oleum Truck Bed Pro Grade. I just got 2 cans of this. They're about roughly $15 a can. So we will see how it does. I'm gonna start on the top. It sprays really good. It does have, the odor is pretty big. So, but it sprays, keep it going fast. All right. So, the next thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do some weather stripping on the side. I went ahead and finished the truck bedding. It's holding up pretty well. It's pretty dry. It takes 24 hours to set up, so, or to totally cure. It's pretty much dry to 20 minutes. So I'm just gonna run, I don't know if it's gonna do any good or not, but I'm just gonna run a bead across all the way around to see, maybe, it doesn't have to be waterproof, watertight. But you know, the closer to watertight it gets, the better off. So here is some just cheap weather stripping. I'm gonna go ahead and peel that there. All right, so we're gonna add these latches to pull this down. And I'm just gonna put 2 of them on. I think one in the center wouldn't be good enough, so I'm gonna do one kind of in the quarters. So I'm just gonna sit this in. So I grabbed two latches from the same place when I was at Menards, but this is totally different. So I don't think it's a huge issue. All right, so the latches ended up being an even bigger pain in the butt than when we last left. So I went back to Menards. I couldn't find this one again. I could find this one, but I didn't like it anyway. So I went ahead and got 2 of the black ones. So I gotta take this. Something. It does seem to be safe. So I'm just gonna put the ropes back on real quick. So obviously it's not going to be totally waterproof because I have these holes here. I don't think I'm looking for waterproof. I'm looking for water resistance. So the way I think this box is gonna work is when we leave for camping, we'll probably have our gym bags, and we'll just store our gym bags in this box, and then that way they can kind of travel in there, and they'll be under the tent anyway, so it shouldn't get that wet in there ever if it rained too much. And then this will kind of be like a dirty clothes hamper for while we're out and going, right? So I always have a problem with where I put my dirty clothes. Unless I have if I'm at a hotel or something, I can put all my clean clothes in the dresser, and then all my dirty clothes go back into my luggage. But when we're out camping, I don't have a dresser. So I think we'll probably live out of our gym bags, and this will end up being where the dirty clothes go. Who knows what I'll use this thing for? The thing that I've never had is too much storage. So, always needing more storage. So I'll clean this out. I don't have what I'm gonna put inside it today. So, and I don't know what I'm gonna get around to it either. So I'm not gonna do that as part of today's video. So I'll post this video with the box that we've done so far when I clean it up, and when I get it all cleaned up. I don't know how to close this knife. After I get it all cleaned up and we use it for the first time, that's probably the next time you'll see it in a video, is when we use this box for the first time. So until then, see you guys later.